You ready?
Welcome, guys, to the MFL today, and we actually have a studio show. It is me and Tal, and yeah, we're actually in the MFL headquarters, and we're actually in the studio that we built for the for the MFL today. So
Oh, cool.
let's go over week one. Newman beat East Monbake 35-10, and then we had three straight overtime games, starting with Springfield and Mindbake. Mindbake won that 34-27.
Yes, sir.
Would you like to speak on that game for a second?
I just think it was a good showcase of talent. You know, Springfield came in and made a good case for himself in his first game coming into the league after a hiatus, and it looks like he's going to be a very strong team coming into the season,
All right,
especially being able to compete with the team
yeah,
like me.
I definitely felt that Springfield competed in that game. And then we had Oakwood and Crossington. Oakwood won that game 45-42. And actually, news on Oakwood. First several time we've had a team move in the middle of the season, but they actually moved to Riverside. They're going to stay the Titans, though, and so they will remain the Riverside Titans for pretty much eternity. They won that game 45-42. And then Jacksonville somehow pulled it off against Clifton 45-42. And then here you guys see the standings heading into week two. In the Power 8, Newman leads at 1-0, followed by Jacksonville, Springfield, and East Mindbake. And then out here in the Redstone Conference, Oakwood actually leads the conference as right now. That's just because they played a conference game and Mindbake did not. And then followed by Mindbake, Crupton, and Crossington. That's now on to week number two. The first game of the week actually is going to be Newman at Jacksonville. That's the 8 p.m. game. That game's actually going to be played on Christmas Day. But you guys probably want to see into the 26th or maybe the 27th along with all the other games. Again, that information will come out as we actually get closer to it. Tal, would you like to speak on that game, Newman and Jacksonville?
I think that's going to be it's going to be a game. I think Newman will definitely prevail in that one, especially seeing some of the pros and cons we saw from Jacksonville in week one. So I think my prediction on that one is Newman by barely, though, because Newman showed themselves as a really strong team, obviously, as they have been for as long as I can remember. And Jacksonville is a budding team, and it should be a very interesting game to play in and report on.
Newman has never lost to Jacksonville. They were 6-0. Again, I'm not looking at anything. But the past two seasons that Jacksonville was actually in the playoffs, they lost to Newman in a game that if they won, they would have gone to the Creeperville. Newman opens up at 2.5 favorites there. Next we have Crupton at Oakwood. Crupton at Riverside. Crupton opens up as a 9.5 point favorite. I really don't see this game being close. Tal, I would be surprised if it is close. Then we have Springfield at East Mindbake. That
should be the game of the week.
Well, it's not because
No, not like that. No, I don't mean that. I mean like the game to be at.
Springfield opens as 7-point favorites there. Now that game might actually be flipped to Springfield, because I'm not sure that East Mindbake will have their stadium ready. So,
that game should be very nostalgic.
Yeah. So that game will be played either at East Mindbake or at Springfield, but Springfield opens as 7.5 or 7-point favorites. And then the final game we have Crossington and Mindbake. Mindbake opens up at 4.5 point favorites. Crossington has a strong running game led by running back Marcus Wright, but as you saw last week, Mindbake's offense is one of the most diverse offenses there is, and it's extremely hard to stop. So if Crossington gave up 45 points to Oakwood, there's no telling how many points they will give up to the Seahawks. And so that's it, guys. Again, just quick 5 minutes. Get you guys updated. You should be seeing this on the 24th, so on Christmas Eve. So Merry Christmas, everyone. And we will see you guys later. Probably 2 days, 3 days for week number 2.